The man who became a legend didn't start with fame or fortune. He started with loss, movement, and a quiet strength that would one day touch millions. Imagine a little boy just 3 years old watching his father walk out the door forever. No goodbyes, no explanations. That boy grew up to be Keanu Reeves, the actor we all admire not just for his movies, but for his enduring kindness in a world that often rewards the opposite. Keanu Charles Reeves was born on September 2nd, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon. His mother, Patricia Taylor, was an English costume designer and performer, full of creativity and resilience. His father, Samuel Nowlin Reeves Jr., was an American geologist with Hawaiian, Chinese, Portuguese, and English roots. His first name, Keanu, means cool breeze over the mountains in Hawaiian, a gentle name for a life that would prove anything but calm. When his parents divorced in 1966, his father abandoned the family. Keanu would have little to no contact with him afterward. His mother took young Keanu and his sister Kim first to Sydney, Australia, then to New York City, and finally to Toronto, Canada, where they settled. Life was nomadic and unstable. Patricia remarried several times, first to director Paul Aaron, then to rock promoter Robert Miller, and later to hairdresser Jack Bond. Each marriage bringing new stepfathers and new adjustments for the children. Keanu was often cared for by nannies, grandparents, and his own inner resources. He attended 4 different high schools in 5 years, including the Etobicoke School of the Arts, from which he was expelled for being too rambunctious. He struggled with dyslexia, which made academics challenging, and he dropped out at 17 to chase acting. Hockey was his early passion. He dreamed of playing professionally, but the stage called louder. In Toronto, Keanu landed small roles in Canadian TV, like an episode of Hangin' In 1984, and the National Film Board docudrama One Step Away in 1985. His featured debut came in 1986 with Youngblood, a hockey film starring Rob Lowe. At 20, he drove to Los Angeles with everything he owned, determined to make it. Early Hollywood days were tough. His agent suggested changing his name to KC Reeves because Keanu sounded too exotic, but he stuck with it. Roles in River's Edge, 1986, showed his depth as a troubled teen, while Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, 1989, turned him into a comedic icon as the lovable, airheaded Ted Theodore Logan. Who could forget Party On, Dudes? The film became a cult classic, spawning sequels decades later. The 90s brought breakthroughs and heartbreaks. Point Break, 1991, cast him as an FBI agent surfing with criminals, showcasing his physicality. Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1992, and Much Ado About Nothing, 1993, tested his dramatic range, though not without criticism. Then came Speed, 1994, the runaway bus thriller with Sandra Bullock that made him a global action star. He famously turned down the sequel to tour with his band Dogstar and star in theater, including Hamlet. Personal life darkened. His sister Kim battled leukemia in the early 1990s, a fight Keanu supported quietly and generously. After The Matrix's massive success, he reportedly donated around 70% of his earnings, over $30 million, to leukemia research and related causes, becoming her primary caregiver for years and later supporting children's hospitals through private efforts. Tragedy struck hardest in his private world. In 1990, his girlfriend Jennifer Syme gave birth to their daughter Ava, who was stillborn. The grief strained their relationship, and they separated. 2 years later, in 2001, Jennifer died in a car accident. Keanu also lost close friend River Phoenix in 1993 to overdose. These losses left deep scars. He has spoken of grief as something that never fully leaves, yet he channeled it into quiet resilience rather than bitterness. Professionally, 1919 brought The Matrix. As Neo, he redefined sci-fi action with groundbreaking effects and philosophy. The trilogy, Reloaded and Revolutions in 2003, grossed billions and cemented his legacy. He took risks too. The Devil's Advocate, 1997, With Al Pacino, Constantine, 2005, and art house films like A Scanner Darkly, 2006. In 2013, he directed Man of Tai Chi. Then, at an age when many stars fade, Keanu roared back with John Wick, 2014. Playing the grieving assassin seeking revenge for his dog and car, he blended martial arts mastery and emotional depth. The series exploded. Chapter 2, 2017. Chapter 3, 2019. Chapter 4, 2023. And spin-offs. He voiced Shadow in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, 2024, and starred in recent projects like Good Fortune, 2025. At 61, he's still active, with upcoming films like Outcome, a black comedy reuniting him with Cameron Diaz after 30 years, set for Apple TV in 2006. The time-loop sci-fi thriller Shiver, filming in early 2006, blending Edge of Tomorrow vibes with shark-infused action. And Constantine, the suit discussions heating up for possible late 2026 production. He's also producing a behind-the-scenes Formula One documentary on the Cadillac team, appeared at pre-season testing in Bahrain, and expanded his BRB RCRRA comic universe with a new 2026 one-shot, Light Draws Breath. A John Wick video game featuring his likeness was unveiled recently too. Beyond the screen, Keanu's humility shines. He gives up his seat on the subway, reads on public transport, donates anonymously to children's hospitals and cancer research, including for his sister, and treats crew with genuine respect. He has said, "Life is not about being rich, being popular, being highly educated, or being perfect. It's about being real, being humble, and being kind." Another favorite, "I do not want to be part of a world where being kind is a weakness." Today, Keanu lives quietly, often with partner Alexandra Grant, since around 2018. He rides motorcycles, plays bass, writes poetry, and remains grounded. No scandals, no ego. Just a man who survived instability, profound loss, and stardom. Emerging as Hollywood's most beloved nice guy. In a world chasing flash, Keanu reminds us that true strength is quiet, kindness costs nothing, and resilience isn't about never falling. It's about getting up, again and again, with grace. That's the real matrix he cracked. How to be a hero in real life.